my dear Scorpio. This is a love reading or prediction for the month of July with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And if you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. This will be a love reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that the second row is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. I usually read for the empath side of the story within this dynamic, but also remember that the other person holds up a mirror of your shadow. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. I can also recommend that you watch the previous love reading for June because that's the energy right now, and this will be the prediction for July. I will try out a new spread today with 10 cards instead of the usual 9 card reading. So let me know if you like it or not. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto de Angelis. Okay, so when I open your deck here, I see 10 of Cups in the reverse and the 5 of Wands. So it seems like the happy relationship that you have turned into quarrels and competition, struggles, and not seeing things eye to eye. Okay. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the 9 of Swords with the 5 of Wands. And so this is causing you a lot of worry. If you have had a fallout with a loved one or a friend, and they might act unusual to how they have acted before, it causes a lot of stress and anxiety on you to have this happening. This relationship is probably very important, and it's important for you that it's working out. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have a 7 of Swords in the reverse with the 5 of Wands. So might be that someone have been caught with a lie, and maybe you confronted them with a lie and they got angry, or they might feel like you are lying or deceiving them and turning very suspicious and judgmental. Okay, so I call the 6 elements, and here I have a 9 of Wands together with a 5 of Wands in the reversed. So it takes that someone is taking responsibility in this situation and putting out the fire, so to speak, to see to that this doesn't develop into something that would be harmful for the relationship. Okay. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether. The world card. So you can relax. Everything that happens on schedule, but it also says that this relationship is important, so we don't want to go and screw it all up together just because we are suspicious, or the other person is acting strange and we feel like, to age with it if the person is going to behave like this. Try to calm down instead and communicate, and with the Knight of Wands, see what can be done. Like if there's a problem, maybe we can, solve it. Okay. So I'm hearing a song with that. So it's a song named Cast Aside. It's Swedish musician, which I can't remember the name of right now, but Cast Aside. I know we have problems, but I want us to solve them, or I wish we could solve them, or something like that. Okay, I will tune in to you and the person most on your mind and your relationship in July for a few seconds here. So this is you and this is the other person, and we have the 6 of Swords here. So they might come to the conclusion that they didn't mean what they said, or it was unnecessary for them to get so upset. Things similar to that. Here we can see maybe a little bit tad overreaction. It might be that they suspect you to have been doing something nasty or awful, or it can be a misunderstanding of some sort, something that made them like see red, or see red flags at least. But there's love here, and the divine says they will change their mind. They will want to sort it out. Okay, and this is you. And we have the Sun here with Judgment in reverse, the Star card, Three of Swords. So I'm thinking you are going to lose hope a little bit, and like this person made you feel great about yourself. They made you feel like you were worth something, and that you were valuable to them, things like this. But then something happens that makes you feel that you have got it all wrong, and it's something you have missed. You get a little bit anxious, like, what is it that I have missed? What is it that I have done? What has caused this situation? And I'm feeling you getting up in like your temperament, or your level of calm is kind of out the window, and you're starting to get agitated. But it's because this is important for you. You don't want this to be... you don't want the situation to break down. And then we have the Star card and the Sun card. We also had the World card falling out earlier. So it shows that, yes, this person is very important to you, and you should do the very best you can to keep this relationship on track, and trust a little bit the other person. Just because they are acting maybe nasty right now, if this is not in their usual personality, you would want to not take it to heart immediately, but try to think that the person has overreacted to something that is a misunderstanding, and try to keep a level head and love in the situation, and not become overly dramatic or frustrated or scared, so that you kind of run the scene and say, okay, so if you think that's how I am, then I'm not going to stick around. Try to calm down, okay, and put some light into the situation so it can be solved. Okay. So this is the other person's intentions towards you, and we have a Six of Wands. So seems like this person has good intentions. They want like a win-win situation. It might be a little bit tad prideful, or want to look good. So it's very important for them with how they appear, or how we are speaking about them to other people. So if you have any gossip about this person, I would keep it to myself, and not be too like open with it. Like, keep it to yourself, so you don't have to spread it to other people, because this, even if for you it's like a good thing, a nice thing, you say, oh, this person has become much more open like this and done like that, and you think it's something good, but this person doesn't want anyone else to know it. They want to choose what's being presented about them. And this is their feelings towards you. So we can see they're getting pissed off because in some way you have threatened their position here, maybe on their high horse a little bit. So of course the person needs to work on this. They can't be this touchy feely, but you don't want the whole relationship to like fall down just because this person has a personal issue. It's something we can work around. So if this person is very thorough, or it's very important for them how they look in front of other people, then be very respectful. Don't talk about them with other people when they are not around, and don't humiliate them in front of others. And yeah, that's what I'm getting about right about now. Okay. And this is how they view you, 9 of Wands. So they feel very suspicious towards you. I'm not seeing you per se. I'm more seeing them and their position towards you. So you can see that this is personal. It has very little to do with you. It's their personal approach to situation. Maybe they have been used to being humiliated by their family, or maybe they have been betrayed by some great friend or a lover earlier, which have caused them to become overly suspicious and see danger where there's really no danger. So we can say this person is a little bit high strung, and it's easy for them to jump into the conclusion, because so they don't, I want to ask about how they see you, but they just say that they are suspicious of you. And so they don't tell me how they see you. They just say, I'm suspicious, I can't trust. That's not personal, it's their issue. Okay, this is how they view the relationship with you. And we have here 2 of coins in the reverse. So that shows that they're ready to drop the ball on this relationship and kind of give it up. To hell with it. I don't care. It wasn't that important to me from the start anyway. it probably was, but they are getting... they're trying to protect themselves here and acting unnecessarily dramatic, I would say. Okay. And this is the most likely action. And we have the 4 of Wands in the reverse. So I'm seeing them continuing loving you, cherishing you, but don't want to admit to it, or don't want to make that reality. So let's say that the person is withdrawing from your relationship, even though they still love you, because they think that you will do something nasty towards them that they want to protect themselves from. And so with the 4 of Wands, I would say they will continue loving you, but they might not voice this. They might put up like some kind of very judgmental facade towards you, where they maybe even accuse you of things that you didn't even know was on the agenda, like what? So, but there's a solution for this. We are going to find it eventually, but right now this person is very upset. So in July, maybe there will be a little bit dip in your relationship. But we have 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands. It's the very masculine way of loving. It's like the knight that wants to be seen like the hero. It's the person that wants to make a name for themselves. It's a person who wants to be admired. They want to protect and serve. So it's a little stale kind of love, but you need to look at this from their eyes to be able to understand them. It's love anyway. It's just that it comes from a little bit strange perspective. If we are not used to this, that pride is important, how other people look at you, and to have dignity and to be honorable and do the right thing, and moral codes and values is very important. So it's a person living under a lot of rules, and probably hold you responsible to these rules as well. So they want you to live up to the same rules, and you might not even know what the rules are. So it can be precarious, like walking on eggshells, or walking on land that feels solid, but it's actually like water underneath, so it's a swamp and you might be swallowed any second. So this is your intentions towards this person. We can see you're a little bit tired of this situation, because you feel that you are doing your best, giving your best, offering up your best, and maybe this person isn't able to appreciate it. Maybe they just see new flaws, or they have other things to kind of criticize you about, or they might be too full of themselves to actually have a mutual relationship with you, with back and forth, give and take. So not only are they like touchy-feely with their reputation, they are also not super invested in the relationship. We can know why, because they suspect, like they're waiting for the other shoe to drop and for you to do something nasty that will make them say, I knew it, that's why I didn't open my heart fully to this person. So this is your feelings for them. And we have it's the Alchemist card here, Alchemic Wedding, Sagittarius energy. So you feel very drawn towards this person. You're very attracted towards this person. It's almost like you are the lion tamer, and you feel very much love and respect for the lion, but you need to tame it, so you will be able to have a relationship. Well, that's sometimes we can't help who we fall in love with, okay? And this is how you view the other person, and we can see that you think that they are your soulmate, and you feel like you have lived lifetimes together before. It's very likely that you have. Maybe those memories are also helping with making the person very suspicious. So that means that you did something 10,000 years ago, and they still, you know, they still remember it. So I know you. I know what you did last summer 10,000 years ago, and I won't forget it. So they probably don't remember it, but they just feel like, this is a suspicious situation. Something will happen, waiting for the other shoe to drop. You might have changed a lot since then, and you're not doing the same shenanigans, but this person doesn't know. So they just remember you from before, when you hit them in the head with a big stick and drag them into your cave. Okay. So this is how you view the relationship, and it's a Four of Swords in the reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse. So it shows that there's some kind of crack in your relationship right now. You might have difficult communicating, or there's no communication. It makes you anxious. You would want to overbridge this problem and put the record straight and talk things out, sort things out. Make things right again. You don't like it when it's like this. So, but it's them resisting because they have all these ideas about you. So this is what you're advised to do, and it's a 9 of Cups. I have gotten a lot of advice for the other people, the other signs that I've done up till now, that they should be loving and open and generous to build bridges towards the other person. But here I'm seeing more, take really good care of yourself in this situation. This person they have chosen to be very suspicious towards you, and it's not your fault. Okay, so try to calm down. Don't make it personal. Don't let them label you with, this person can't be trusted, they are a liar, they are a gossiper, they are this, they are that. It's their fears, not your reality, okay? It's not who you really are. So the Divine wants to say to love yourself through this. I also saw that, as I said before, that you need to be calm and cool in the situation and kind of shed light on what you can. But if this person refuses to listen, maybe you will have to let the relationship break apart. Maybe that's not much more that you can do. But the 9 of Cups also says that you have the relationship that you're supposed to have, and so you can relax and accept. But it's just that you can't take whatever crap, you know, this person is going to send you. There needs to be an end somewhere, and they are not allowed to degrade you or label you in ways that's like unjustified. So take really good care of yourself and have your own back, and comfort yourself so that you will be feeling tranquil and harmonious, even if this person have this dramatic showdown. Okay, so what do they want to say to you? It was important for me to be the provider. Yeah, they have a very masculine way. Even if this is a feminine person, they have a very masculine way of approaching a situation. So it's very important for them to be the provider. It's very important for them to be the hero. It's very important for them to be the important person, the person that no one talks smack about or reveal their weak spots or whatever. It needs to be concealed. And I love someone else. I don't really see that, but we can take a card for that. See if they have a relationship with someone else. No, I will actually take this. Individuality. Zoe. Well, I don't think that they are in love with someone else per se, like another person. I think they are in love with themselves. We have 9 here, 9 of Wands, and the person is very prideful, sitting here on their high horse, even though They love you. 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands tell us that they love you, but 4 of Wands in reverse tells us that they don't want to act upon this right now because they are judging you. So I think they love themselves. They're a little bit full of themselves, and they are important. They need to be the provider. They need to be the center of attention. No one is allowed to talk smack about them. No one is allowed to degrade them in any kind of way. So I'm going to read this individuality card. So see if we can get some clues of how you are supposed to deal with this situation here. Individuality. No two snowflakes can ever be the same, just as you are special and unique too. This is something to celebrate. I think they come as a test, or their temper tantrum here comes as a test for your self-love, because this person is very important for you. So if they will act like this towards you, will you be crushed, or will you still love yourself? So I think it has not very little to do with like your actual relationship, or the actual like who you actually are, or what they actually feel. It's more like the divine is putting like ideas in their head to make them act like this towards you. So you will be tried in how you can love yourself through all this. I have marked a young vampire in a way that's unique, setting her apart from all others. Choosing her symbol is important because it reminds you to reflect on your unique qualities. It also reminds you to not compare yourself with others. This is a futile exercise because no one is the same. No one's beauty greater or less than yours. No one's lives better or less than yours. Others may seem happy doing things a certain way, but if you feel as if you are compromising yourself to fit in, don't. People will love you for who you are, not someone you are trying to be. Your task here is to only be yourself. This is a powerful sign. So this person is trying to protect themselves. They're putting themselves first, trying to protect themselves from either most likely an imaginary risk that they think they're taking with you. Okay, and this is what the divine says about your love relationship and its the outcome or possibility. Healing family issues. Your love life benefit as you forgive your parents. And I will actually read this if I can find it. Healing. No. Heart-to-heart conversation. Healing family issues. Okay. The answers to your prayers about your love life are based in your feelings about your mother and father. The romance angels see that you'd benefit from releasing old anger towards one or both of them. So kind of saying that this person has mother-father issues, taking it out on you. Maybe their parents forgot them at the store, so they didn't feel that important, and now they need to be all blown up with importance. That's because your feeling about your parents influence your choice of a romantic partner and the way in which you deal with relationships. You can ask the angels to help you put forgiveness into action. To forgive someone, this person really needs to forgive, doesn't mean that you're endorsing his or her behavior. The angels will tell you rather that doing so is a form of deep emotional detoxification. It means I'm no longer willing to carry toxic energy within my mind and body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationships patterns and partners as a way of healing family emotional wounds. All of your relationships, especially the one you have with yourself, will benefit. So it's of course a little bit an advice for you as well, but then you know what's going on here, that they are kind of repeating an old drama here inside the relationship, and that's what's coming to surface. If they can maybe forgive you and see that you were not the bad guy or girl here, they might heal a little ship of their original trauma, and it might even be your mutual past life karma here that's coming to surface. But it also goes for you. If you can forgive your parents and maybe understand that they did the best they could, it's less likely that you will throw all your love towards a person that treats you like crap. Okay, so we'll see what what the divine wants to, or what you want to say, sorry, to this person. I have a lot of insecurities. I tried. I'm sorry. So you have really tried to live up to their expectations. And I'm thinking the insecurities here are the key. You shouldn't be insecure, okay? Love yourself. And the more you question yourself and think that you are not worthy or think that you are not lovable, the more people will be suspicious that you are not worthy and you are not lovable, and you are probably, you know, like I'm just hearing Swedish sayings here that you're a person that I'm trying to translate it really quick. Well, you're a person that has bad intentions. We can say it like that without any sayings. Because you think you're a person with bad intentions, you know that you're a person with good intentions, but you think that others will see that you have bad intentions or interpret you in the wrong way, and that they will come out being angry with you and hating you. So this is what's happening here. And it's probably because maybe your parents didn't love you unconditionally, and they had a lot of criticism towards you and how you did things or didn't do things. And now you're so scared that, am I walking the line? Am I doing the right thing to be loved? Try to focus more on being yourself and acting from your true soul self, instead of trying to be likable for other people, because that will just make them more suspicious that there's something wrong with you. The more you feel like they will think there's something wrong with you, the more they will think that there's something wrong with you. So be very much on your own side here, and try to not be too like swept away with the drama here. Stay calm and like let the water flow, but stay like safe with both feet, like really safe like this, steady, so the water won't push you over. So this can be a very healing moment because of that. If you don't take to heart what this person has to say about you, you actually love yourself, and you speak the truth. Don't hold in with the explanations, instead of just, this person, I can't understand how they can think this about me. Instead you say, no, you are wrong about me. So that's easy. So one card, I want 2 cards for showing this situation. So we start with deep knowing, 43. 29, 43. Perfect. Deep knowing. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. And that's intuition. That's your connection, like how you plug yourself into the universe. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitation of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or 5 senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing. So tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. There are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. But they are there to teach you to love yourself, not for you to throw yourself as a doormat in front of. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an the alchemic wedding there, process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. My whole life I have been following intuition like this, and this latest year I have tried another way. I have tried to really like read into things and study into things and understand, like before I make a choice, to make an educated choice. But in the end, I realized that the thing I chose like intuitively from the beginning was the right choice, and that all these other things that I did was a waste of time. But I wanted to try like another thing. I have just trusted my intuition my whole life, and just, okay, so this will be the right thing. Jump, jump, jump. And then I saw other people are not doing the same thing. They are reading into, they are educating themselves. They are not just trusting intuition when making choices. Should I use this service or that service, for example? But in the end, I find it to be fun because I learned a lot along the way, things that will be beneficial for me later on. But it had very little like impact on my decision. The first choice was the right one anyway. So, and then we have Yin, receptivity 2. 1, 2. Yin. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resisting. You're still this abundant, like this Buddha with a bulk, like round stomach, relaxed and full and content. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resisting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. So sitting in self-love underneath the Hupulupu tree, I think that's the name, it's Ishtar's tree, and just letting life come to you, like feel gratefulness, feeling awe for their existence, and finding deep harmony inside your body, even if it's a storm in your relationship, even if this person tells people that you have been doing this and you have been doing that. You say, no, that's not correct, and you sit underneath your Hupulupu tree. So it's implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and complete how they will affect you and yours. So you can see, this person is scared that I was smack talking them, and now they are smack talking me. Interesting. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shape, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. So be open, study, like with your all senses, with your whole body. Get information just through the air, just through your emotional sensory perceptions. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, like saying, no, that's not me, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. So I saw in the beginning that the core with this was you wanted to avoid this relationship to break up, and you felt like you needed to carefully maneuver this. But it's rather just sit back and wait, see if this person will destroy the relationship or not. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. Okay? So if a person's action says that I'm a horrible person that will never have your back and I will throw you under the bus whenever I have a possibility, then you know. And you can't say that they fooled you, because you know. You will be pleasantly surprised, they say, but I'm not entirely sure. That's what we hope for, to be pleasantly surprised. But you might see things here that make you understand yourself, your choices in love, and how you have let other people treat you in a very profound and interesting light. And I think this will end good. I think it will end in a very good note, even for you and this person. But it's very important that you don't become like start to feel very wounded and feel like, oh, nobody loves me and they always accuse me of things. Stay strong, stay put, like relax your belly, feel tranquil, self-loving, harmonious, and correct the person when they are wrong, okay? Just calmly. You don't have to like, oh no, I didn't do that. You just say, no, that wasn't me. Now you're wrong. So I hope this will help. I would urge you to watch your reading, their true thoughts and feelings, in their true thoughts and feelings playlist that will probably tell you more about this story, or the reading, what do they want to happen between you for your sign. And you can also watch the love readings for June. All these readings are already posted on the channel. And if you want to watch the channel's reading in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members every week, and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button, or follow the link in the description box to learn more. Next week I will start posting the what do they want to happen between you readings. So looking forward to you coming in and watching them. And until then, take really good care and bye bye.